Today, as you can see in the title, we're going to be doing a mass. Well, I say mass. You'll see the size of this build when we get to it. What we're doing is we're doing a massive Fisher storage unit organizer. Quite a lot to take in, but yeah, I mean, it's in the title. So what I'm doing now is I'm stripping away the old organizer because it was too high. I would just need to move it down a block. But in the recent past, I have had to make a new account because Angus got banned from PlayStation Network. So he's been running off the PlayStation for a little while because it's heartbreaking. You spend so much money over the past 6 years of having the account, and you do one silly thing and boom, banned. Hashtag fucked. Now obviously we'll not hashtag that, but yeah. So, right, since we have finished our cigarette, quick update. The previous world we had, there was a couple of videos done on it. I'm not sure if they were uploaded, probably. But that world, unfortunately, was corrupt. As you know, if you play Minecraft, it happens. You just gotta accept it, you gotta move on, and you've gotta accept it. So, obviously, me and Gaz had just finished clearing out the temple. We got all the sand out, we got all the sponge out, we got everything out, and then boom, loaded up one morning and it's done. Well, to be honest, we were restarting the server because it was laggy, and boom, it was done. It was gone, 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 gone. Do you feel my pain? Do you feel it? Huh? You see it in my eyes? So skin pack today is Enderman skin pack. Oh, Enderman skin pack. Yours truly, £2.69. No idea how much that is in dollars, but we're using this bad boy because it's nice, it's nice, it's nice, and I love his eyes. Look at his eyes. Look at that. Anyway, so this has been driving us a little bit crazy. Mr. Gaz is currently asleep. He is AFK fishing over in the Fisher that is currently running into the system, but it is not currently connected due to the fact that I am currently having to work on it. If it does overflow, it will overflow into a set of chests, which is already set up just in case of the overflow. Anywho, moving on. So, last world crashed. Yep, told you that, told you this, told you that. Awesome possum. So what I gotta do just now is I gotta take out all the old, what's this word called? The old organizer system, and I gotta move it down one block, which is a bit of a pain. Shit. Fuck you, efficiency. Yeah, so what has been going on, and what has people been up to? I need to go and fix that because that block... Oh, never mind. So what has been going on? What's been going on with people? I mean, the channel's not been very visited lately. It's quite quiet, which is quite good in a way, because the videos recently have been somewhat of a letdown due to the fact that I lost the account, which is unfortunate in an extensive way. Stone bricks, which is extensively unfortunate, but at the same time, just gotta suck it up and move on, right? In a way, so we are going to be working from, going one down, so we're going in here. Going to build all the way along here. So comparator, redstone, redstone. Oh, how the hell how did we run out? Oh yeah, don't listen to me. I don't care if it's not the same. Yes, I do. It's got to be the same. Of course, we don't have any original stone. Yeah. So obviously we bought we built the organizer, but it was one too high. Which was a bit of a pain in the tits. So I had to tear it all down, and so yeah, we don't. Luckily enough, we don't have to move any hoppers or anything like that. Because if there was two ways of doing it, we could have stripped this one down and started again, or we could have moved the entire system up one and I don't know if you know, but there's 100 hoppers used in that system. 100 goddamn hoppers. So, yeah, as you can tell, that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. Right, okay. So what I gotta do is I put a comparator there underneath this block. Can we place these on here? Of course we can. Okay, doke. I'm pretty sure I'm 100% positive I just took 13 redstone torches off. That is a strange one. Don't know if we got any wood. Sure there's wood in here. Yeah. Probably gonna need another 10. Okey-doke. Fantastic. Alright, we don't need sticks. Okey-doke. So one back. Nope. 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 Nope, it has to be one block out. I think. I say I think. I reckon. So we'll just look at this from this angle. So down. Yeah, so we've got to be one out. Alright, so we're just going to pull this out one more. And then we're going to put torches on it. Like so. The hell was that? Yeah, so Mr. Gaz is still sleeping. I was hoping to get this done before Mr. Gaz wakes up. He was up until 3 AM working on stuff. Well, I last spoke to him at 3 AM because I had to nip out. And for me, that was roughly 5 PM. And it's now 7:09 AM for him over in Mr. Australia. And right now for me, I don't know. I don't know what time it is here. I don't care. Right, so we got that. That's fine. Right, so we're going to run some comparators out. How have I only got 11 comparators? Someone's fucking me in the ass here, I'm sure of it. So we're going 13 comparators. So this system is going to be hooking up 13 comparators. Due to we got salmon, cod, flesh, bowls, ink sacks, tripwire hooks, leather, pufferfish, bone, lily pad, string, and shells. Pretty sure it's shells. So obviously we've got our tripwire hooks here. I've already had that set up because it had to be set up. So we need to take this block out. Is it? Yeah. Just thinking to myself, I don't reckon that's going to work with glass because I need a block that conducts, and glass doesn't conduct, does it? I don't think it does. But you don't know until you try, right? So, got them down. Ah, oh, horrible. Okay, right. Get these stone bricks back on here, like so. The world is currently peaceful due to the fact that Gaz has been working on a skeleton spawner that we found just beside Mr. Gaz's base. My base is currently under maintenance and I have taken a break from it because the organizing system I have hooked up is doing my head in. I did it wrong and I can't figure out how I did it wrong, but I have. So in a way, oh, there's one of my comparators there. Right, so that's empty, that's empty, that's empty. There's something in here. Stone, stone, stone. Okay, so obviously with my base, I'm having some issues with my AFK storage, Fisher storage, and well, I'm taking a little bit of a break from it. So I'm just trying to think to myself, am I going to be able to place? We got to try this because just in case something does mess up, the way I've designed this as well, it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the backside due to the fact that I was hoping to get 3 chests high, but the system alone is quite big, so it's going to be out to here. Out to about, right, yeah, so we're only going to have 3 chests high, if I get this right. What the hell? Right, okay, yeah, so we can place them, but the torches are somewhat of an issue. Gravel, man, gravel, that was loud. So me and Gaz, well, Mr. Gaz himself, created a new world, and we have 4 temples, 1 dark oak biome with a dark oak mansion, and what else have we got? We have a sand temple, a sand temple, and as well as that, we also have, what else do we have? So we've got 4 ocean temples, 1 dark oak biome with the, shit. Yeah, so we've got quite a lot going on this one map alone, and we have another 2, 4, 6, 8 maps to explore, and then the additional 8 around the outside of that, so that would be 12. So we've got quite a lot going on in this map. So I just want to double check that this is definitely 100% working, and it is not, which is fine because we can figure out why it's not working. So we have 59, so we've got 64 in there. Okay, doke, 63 that we need to bring down. I'm still positive that the glass is a problem. But in my eyes, they should be back 1. Why won't it not let me? I'm just gonna look for the old screenshot I took of a AFK Fisher when I built quite a while ago, because I'm having some issues with seeing it. Yeah, so I have fucked up yet again. So we've got a comparator into 2 redstone, 1 down, into a repeater. So we'll just quickly double check this here. So we've got redstone, comparator into 2 redstone, into 1 down, into a repeater which should be underneath here. Yep. And into a, right, okay. Yep, so right above there. Yeah, so what I've done here is I have brought it out too much. So when I said that I had to bring it out, I didn't actually have to. Right, okay, so at least on a plus side we have figured out where we went wrong. I'm just going to quickly place them there so that I don't need them. And if I am correct, this should be the AFK Fisher complete. The storage for it anyway, the storage, do apologise, the storage for it. So we're going up to, yes, we're going up to that one. Awesome, awesome, and Excuse me. Awesome, awesome, and awesome. So we need you, you, and you. We need you, 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 and right. So if there was 63 in there, they should be dropping down to 41. So there should be some in there, but there is not, unfortunately. So problem being is they are in that one. So there's 23 in there. So that powers that into that. So only 40 in there. Okay, right. Let's experiment with something here real quick. So that is an active line. Oh shit. Ah, there we go. So that is an active line. We place the tripwire hooks in there, and theoretically they should go straight into the chest. The way I've worked it out is it should go straight into the chest, but it is not straight into the chest. Angus, why is it not straight into the chest? And it's not in there. So, realistically, it should be going straight into the chest. But it is not. So you're obviously powered. Turn you on. No, you're supposed to be off. Is it possible that it is due to the stone brick? Yes. Okay, so the glass is not a conductor, which is an unfortunate problem. But not in a way, because we can take the glass out and place some stone in here. I'm sure I had 13 of these bad boys when I started. Right, okay, look. So we're going to replace these goddamn torches for a third goddamn time. Right, so let's check the chest. There should be some in the chest. Perfect. So, in a realistic way, the AFK Fisher storage is complete. If I put some in there, oh, why you lit up? You should be lit up. Possibly because I put it in the one up top. If I place it in, where is it? There. I place it in there. It should go in there, that should go off, and it should land in there. In a way, it should be operational there. That should be back to 9. 17. Oh, look at that. 17. We even have more than we should. Right. So, that side is done. We got to put the bowls. Have I got bowls? I do. Bowls here. And we are going to start off with the chest. And into that chest we're going to place hoppers. Please tell me I got more. I will say that, I mean, even though that this is one of my favourite things to do, oh my god, I can be messy doing this because I did a roll to 13 here, so I could count them out exactly to their names and the quantities of things that are stackable, I'll put that in keywords here, stackable items, because if they're not stackable, they will not be organised. That is pretty standard information to be receiving from your brain right now. So obviously, if the AFK Fisher is something you want to build, don't learn from this video here because you will just fuck it up. If you do want a tutorial on how to build this bad boy, you can check out the channel, and I have most likely done a tutorial on this build, as many as duplication glitches and stuff like that. I've done a shit ton of work on this channel. So if you do decide, oh, Angus, that's a great idea, how about I do that? Particularly for the AFK Fisher though, it's not something that's usually, an organizer's not usually something you do for a fisher, but Mr. Gaz came up with an idea that he could use two controllers on the one screen, on the one computer. Sorry, I'm an absolute idiot here. So he put two controllers on the one telly whilst he is sleeping, so he could do AFK fishing with two instead of one, which to me is a great idea. But at the same time, okay, we'll take a break from this and we'll quickly show you why it is not a good idea to have two people AFK fishing at the one time. So up here we'll have Mr. Gaz. Mr. Gaz will be fishing. Mr. Gaz needs to fix his goddamn stairs. So in here, obviously, we've got the AFK fishing link. The video for building that is in the channel. Obviously, we have our rods, we have our ship, and if we go down here, you have storage unit for all that stuff. But problem is, he hasn't got an organizer for it, so it's just everywhere. So he went to sleep with two people fishing. I came over to check on him, make sure he was okay, you know, give him a cuddle, tell him he's okay, and they had stuff at their feet, so it was overflowing. So I hooked up a system that would be mass storage, compact but mass storage. I hooked up a bucket, or a trash can, as you like, with a fail-safe, because Mr. Gaz, please excuse the language, because Mr. Gaz has been known to throw his sword in the trash. So the way it works is, you put your stuff in the chest. Like if I want to throw out, well, I do want to throw out some stuff. So here we have it. Obviously, you put it in the chest. It'll be placed into these hoppers. I'll go down here, and it won't actually throw it out until you flick this lever, and it is then dispensed into the center of the earth. But anywho, now as I was saying earlier, we had so the AFK storage is up there, but his line comes all the way from that area up there where it was, all the way down here and into this unit here. So as a fair trick, it is currently cut off. Where is it? It's currently being. I've unplugged one of his. Yeah, it's there. So I've unplugged one of his hoppers, so his stuff doesn't keep coming down. So it will just gather up and gather up and gather up, and oh my god. Yeah. So that'll probably get disenchanted. Now disenchanting on Minecraft is underrated and undervalued, because in a way, if you decide that you don't have many levels and are low on levels and you're having issues and stuff like that because you want to do up your sword, or you want to do up your bow, or you want to do some stuff, but you're like, oh my god, I don't have any levels. Well, disenchant. Use an AFK Fisher. Set that up. Get your old books that you don't want. Get old fishing rods that you will never ever ever use, because you'll use the same one with mending on it. It will never ever break. Never. You can stand there and you can throw it all around. You can do whatever you want, and it will never break. Simply because it has mending on it, and you do get level from AFK fishing. But those levels can run out quite quick. So you can always disenchant, which is good for levels. It is good for levels. So, I mean, use it, man. Use it to your advantage. It doesn't take much to build. It's some stone, some slabs, and some. I'm not sure if there's iron in there, but anyway, it's easy done. It's cheap to make, and it's worth it. Underrated and undervalued, definitely, by far. So what I'm doing here is I'm just mass building this lot so that I don't have to come back and do it, which is a good thing. So once I've done this system organizer, I then have to build, what the fuck is that noise? It's coming from there. I then have to build something for so what I need to do, I need to build a comparator for the chests. Now this is just an idea. Build a light a light that flashes for a chest, not particularly these chests because that would be an issue, but definitely build a, maybe I could dig down, nope. So build a light that flashes when it's full, but it's going to be for the chest that's going to hold all the bows, all the saddles, and all the fishing rods. The unstackable items will be placed in this little area type thing, as you want to call it. And I might even hook it up to a gold block. On top of that gold block will be a note block, which will make a ching. Not a ding, not a wong, a ching. So it will let you know when it's full. So when you come off that, it will obviously be ringing like shit to let you know that it is full and it needs sorted. Because quite a lot of the time, if myself or Gaz is on fishing, we'll go through and we'll look at what we've done, we'll look at what we've got, complimenting each other on everything that we did do. Am I putting this in the wrong chest? I am. I'm placing all this in the wrong goddamn box. I'm supposed to place it in there. Anyway, so we obviously compliment each other on how well we did with the fishing, even though we had no control whatsoever on it. But at the same time, it is still good to tell each other that we did well on the AFK Fisher. And so yeah, we'll end up just walking away from it. So the bones have done. We had a problem with this, didn't we? The leather, we didn't find much. Still enough. But yeah, so it'll be a system that will tell you when it is full and is ready to be emptied. And on that system is going to be a switch to empty the chest itself into a garbage disposal. And separately will be a few chests, obviously, for garbage disposal. Because once we disenchant items, they will be then dropped. They'll be dropped down and disposed of, which is an awesome thing. So obviously, excuse me, it's been a long day. So the hopper is going into the wall there, and there's going to be the disenchanting area, which will have the area for like the bows and stuff. But on that note, this is coming up to the 30-minute mark, and I hate my videos going over 30 minutes. But anyway, that is that finished. All I gotta do is add the what are they called? Hoppers, and then that's it, finished. Fam bambinoed. I will place in the top here signs for what is going on here, and then that will be it. But on that note, this has been your host, Distant Gengus, and it's been an honour to do this with Mr. Gaz. And shout out to Mr. Gaz, whose new name is Orgasm, which is fantastic. Also, a shout out to Little Less Legend One, who is oh my god, that's loud. Who is an awesome gamer. Just purely shout out. So on that note, I do hope you guys have a good Tuesday or Wednesday or whenever you're watching this, and have a good night, be safe, and I will see you in the next video.